Welcome back to Ultramad Glen, everybody. Where today we're going to be talking about losing your mojo, and also we're going to be giving you tips and advice on the ways that you can get your mojo back. And today you'll notice that I'm not running out in the Australian outback. I'm not on the trails, not on the pathways. I am inside my house. And how do I know about losing my running mojo? Well, because I've lost it a few times. I've currently kind of misplaced it at the minute, and I'm struggling to find it, if I'm being honest. And whenever I started this YouTube video or this YouTube channel, it was purely to give other people the experiences, the highs and the lows of training for the like of 200-mile races and 100-mile races, and the highs and lows that they'll go through both in the body and both in the mind. So it would seem unfair not to do a video on losing your mojo whenever I know that I've currently lost my running mojo. Now, good news is I know how to get it back again. It's not the first time I have lost my running mojo, and it certainly probably won't be the last time I've lost my running mojo. As promised in the video, I'm going to jump into ways of, one, explain why I lose my mojo, and they might relate to you, I'm guessing, and two, ways that I kind of work on getting it back. Before we do jump into how to get your running mojo back and the ways to do it, I just want to take this opportunity to really thank each and every one of my subscribers that have helped make this channel grow up until now. Every like, every comment, I really do appreciate, guys. I do reply to every comment. I know that I have had that feedback from yourselves saying how much it's helping and how much you are getting from these videos are really helped me juggle my life a little bit more and try and do more of them going forward, and that's certainly still the goal, is that you continue to get something out of these videos. So please, if you'd like to see a video on anything in particular coming up, please leave it in the comment section below, and I will certainly do my best to get it out there. And to every one of my subscribers, thank you so much for hitting that subscribe button. As I say, it makes such a big difference to the channel, and it just leaves it so much easier for other people that are looking to find this content. They can find it so much easier. So what are the main reasons we lose our running mojo? Injury, for me, that's been kind of the probably main reason. This last kind of 8 weeks I've been on and off of injuries, maybe even 12 weeks. Injuries kind of go hand in hand with overtraining. You might just be overtrained, you might be burnt out, you mightn't actually have picked up an injury, but certainly that's another reason why we can lose our mojo. Post-race blues can be another reason. Just you've built till a race and you have worked so hard, so continuously to aim to get to that race. It's maybe been a combination of 12 months or 2 years, depending on the size of the race. Certainly for anything like a 200-miler, it's maybe something that you've been building to, you've achieved it, and the next thing it's just kind of, what do I do now? Where do I go? Everything kind of goes flat. Some of the other reasons can be change in life circumstances. I know this one certainly applies to me also at the minute. 6 weeks ago I changed the job. I went back to my previous job where I knew I would be under a lot more pressure, a lot more stress at work. I knew that my time restraints would be a lot greater, probably working up to 13, 14 hours a day every day, and a longer swing of 2 weeks on and 1 week off. So I knew that life change was going to have an impact on my running, and it certainly has. Certainly another reason why I find that I have found myself in this running rut. I've lost my mojo, so maybe that's something that you have too. So maybe coming back from injury, post-race blues, overtraining is another real sure way of doing it, and you'll not know you're overtraining. You'll think I've just been training the way I've always been training, but chances are if you've been training for consecutive kind of 100-mile races, 200-mile races, and it's been going on for maybe 18 months, 2 years, like I've said in the past, this is where it's happened before in my training life, is, you know, I kind of every 18 months, 2 years, I find myself getting run down and overtraining, and my mojo goes, I pick up injury, and then it's a case of rebuilding, refocusing, and getting restarted again. So have a look back before you beat yourself too much about, oh, I'm never going to run again, this is it, it's over, I hate running, I can't do it anymore. Stop, think why you're in this situation, and then have a look on ways of getting out of that situation, and that's what we're going to jump into now. Ways that you can get out of a running funk, and this is going to be really important for you getting back doing what you love to be doing, which is obviously running. Running mojo is running day in, day out, day in, day out, just loving that feeling of running, looking forward to going to every run. The first up off the thing is providing you've got no injury. Think of a race that's coming up, and I know this is very hard in the year 2020 where every goddamn race seems to be cancelled because of COVID-19. But if there's a race that tickles your fancy, if you've got an opportunity that you can do it, even if it's one of those virtual races online, book into something that's going to get your blood tingling, the excitement flowing, give you a reason to get out and train. I've usually found that the more challenging the better, but that doesn't have to be the challenge of a 200-mile race. That might just be the challenge of running a 5k as quick as you can. Whatever the challenge is, have a think on it. What would I like to do? And get it booked. Book in, pay the money. That's usually a way of kicking the old running mojo into kickstart and getting you moving again. Second option, and this is one that I probably don't do enough of myself, is arrange to go out with a group of friends. I don't know about you, but certainly my training, a lot of it for the ultra running is isolated on my own, early mornings, late nights, whenever it fits my schedule, because my schedule is busy and I'm sure your schedule is busy too. But take the time, arrange a time where you can go meet a group of friends, meet one friend, whatever the case may be. Maybe even join a club, maybe join a running club if that's one close to your area and works out. Booking, being around other people is a great way to get out and get running and put a smile on their face, and certainly will help finding that mojo, because let's face it, usually where we lose our running mojo is outside. I've looked in this house and it's not here, it just ain't here. Next up, for me, the one that I enjoy doing to get me out of the running funk is I just like forgetting everything. I like to call it running free. So what you do is you leave your Garmin to the side, or your GPS watch, whatever brand it is. Don't want to offend anyone. You leave your GPS watch at home, you leave your heart rate monitor at home, you leave any idea of a time or a distance, anything at home, and you just go run. You pick your spot where you haven't been in a little while, somewhere where it makes you feel nice and warm and fuzzy inside, whether it's along the coast, whether it's a favourite route you have, whether it's in the hills and trees, whatever it is for you, find that spot, get out there, it'll make you smile, and it'll go a long way to finding your running mojo. Chances are you've left it out there somewhere where you've loved and you haven't been back in a while to find it. So running free, another great way of doing it, that you can actually get out and find that mojo. Now the next one is more so if you've been getting over injuries. A bit like myself at the minute, the last 12 weeks have been very inconsistent, knee pain, hip pain, everything tightening up from the 200-mile races that I've kind of done a few months back. Some bad choices from my part. I'm sure you made perfectly good choices and were just very unlucky with your injury. But if you are getting back from an injury, a great way to help is if you just go out for a hike. Today I'm just going out for a hike, I'm going out for a walk. This is my goal. I am purely only going to go out walk X amount of kilometers or X amount of time. I'm going to go out and I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of running in it. So 1, get you outside, get you up off the couch. 2, get you into the environment that you like and enjoy, which is the great outdoors, because obviously, let's face it, that's why most of us run in the first place. Get you out there, get you moving, and gives you a chance to actually test your actual injury out. So gives you a little chance to run for 30 seconds, a minute, whatever the case is, that you can do it injury free, and just work. Gives you a starting point and a focus, especially if it's been kind of a longish injury and you've took some time off. So that's another really awesome way of getting back running if you've come back from an injury, is give yourself that time, give yourself that distance where you're just out there. You're gonna add their little bit of running till it's gonna get you feeling really good, because you can run even though it's ag, and you're gonna be taking in the scenery, the sights, the smells, all the stuff that gets in chemicals going in our brain that's gonna get us going. You're gonna go back tomorrow, you're gonna walk again if you have to. Sometimes we have to just suck it up and go, yep, I can only walk today. But you're going to run a little bit more. You're going to run a little bit more the next day. You're going to run a little bit more the next day. And before you know it, one of them walks, you're going to find your mojo, and you're going to be running more than you're going to be walking. And then you're going to start and build on that, and you're going to run. You're going to continue to run. Everything's going to be good. You're going to be having a ball. Injury's going to be floating away at the back of your mind, where you don't even think about being injured anymore. And it's really going to help you getting back going again. So that's it. We've talked about ways of finding our mojo again. Hope you have got something from this video, guys. If you have, please hit the like button. That's the one with the thumbs up. Leave a comment below on how you would advise other people getting over how to find your mojo, and also hit the subscribe button if you haven't hit the subscribe button. Please, just helps all these people searching for how to find my mojo. They can't find it because you didn't hit the search button. That's probably not true, but hit the search or the subscribe button, and you won't miss out on any more weird content like this from Glenn. Till the next time, keep running, enjoy. Thanks for watching.